earlier than what their time should be because they're disobedient to their parents. The Bible tells us that we have to obey those that have rule over us, and our parents, until we get to the point, until we get to the place where we can take care of our own self, they have rule over us. Amen. And even after you get grown, you still got your parents. You still should listen to them and appreciate them and respect them. Just because you grown, that don't mean you won't run over. You should run over your mother and your father in the natural. Amen. You still should be able to appreciate them and do with them what you need to do and do of them as they ask you to do. Amen. Go ahead.
Hallelujah. They will be unloving. They will be unloving and unforgiving. They will slander others and have no self-control. They will be cruel and hate what is good.
It says they will be unloving and unforgiving. That's two of the things that God has that He don't agree with. Amen. You got to be loving because He's a loving God. You have to love one another because He loved us first. You have to love each other because that's part of what the plan is that God has in place for us. Amen. Is to love one another. If God did not give His only begotten Son, that means He must didn't love us. Amen. But He gave His only begotten Son, so that tells me that He loved us beyond what we could ever think about or ever imagine. Amen. So that tells me that He loved us just that much. So why do we have a problem with loving one another? Why do we have a problem with loving and loving on each other? Amen. Why do we have a problem with these things? Why do we have a problem not being able to forgive? Because in the Bible says we have to be a people of forgiving. Amen. We have to learn how to forgive each other. We have to learn how to forgive one another, because if we don't forgive, He can't forgive us. We forget that portion in the Bible, that if we don't forgive, then He can't forgive us. We have to be the first partakers of what this thing called love and unforgiveness and forgiving. Amen. We have to be the first ones to do this. We have to be the ones that put this thing into place so that it may be able to do what it needs to do for us. Amen. Go ahead. It says also they will slander others. Amen. Do you know anybody that slanders others? You know anybody that talk about somebody? Do you know anybody that talks about people behind their back? Do you know anybody that going to try to drive you down or bring you down because it makes them feel good about themselves? Do you know anybody that's going to talk about somebody behind their back because it makes them feel better about themselves? Do you know anybody that go to others and try to get and talk about them because it makes them feel better? Amen. It says they won't have no self-control. It's so many people on this earth that don't have any self-control anymore over the things that they